From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. When you have nothing to say, why do you always say it to us?
There we go, DM Deep Dive time. We do this every single day. Shem is the one taking care of the DMs.
What do we got in the DMs today, Shem?
Madison writes, do you remember your first kiss? Also, what was your best / most memorable kiss?
I do remember my first.
Yeah, you've talked about your first before, Mocha.
I was
Little,
super
right?
young, like 4 years old.
Yeah. Does that count, though? I guess it would, right?
It was with tongue. It was with tongue.
Oh.
Look at Shem. Yeah, I do remember it. It was in kindergarten. It was like where the play kitchen was.
Yeah. Where the play kitchen was. That makes it sound even more wrong.
I know. But I do remember that. Yeah. I know you don't remember a lot of things from when you were a little kid, but
Yeah,
there
I
are
remember-
certain things that stick out. And that one.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. Yeah. That would stick out. Now, do you remember any after that? Like, was this like a continuous thing? Like, did you do the same thing in grades 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
Oh,
or was that like
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I was around the same. I had to have been around the same.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, but nothing. Like you were just
kiss.
You knew what to do, but at the same time, you didn't know what to do.
Oh,
right?
yeah, very much so.
Like you were mimicking it. Like you weren't actually doing the thing. You were mimicking what you thought you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, grade 9. Even in grade 9, I was the worst.
You were the worst.
Yeah, even in grade 9 at that age, like 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not good. It was not good at all.
What was not good, though? What was not good?
Sloppy. Very sloppy.
Really?
Like
huh?
mouth wide open. Just, it wasn't good.
See, in today's day and age, I'm sure you could go online and find somebody to teach you, right? Like, I'm sure that there's. I'm sure there's
YouTube tutorials.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some sort of kissing coach out there making a
Like
living.
and subscribe.
Yeah.
Turn on notifications.
Yeah. Damn it, Moore, your first kiss?
I remember my first guy kiss was with my only other true boyfriend.
But what was your first kiss though?
With Justin. Yeah.
So it wasn't with a girl.
No, it's the one when we were in the shower with our underwear on and we were giggling.
When you were like 17, 18, right?
Yeah, and we got closer, pulled away, and oh my God, and like you're giggling.
Soaking wet, saggy underpants. Nobody looks good in wet underpants.
But now, because we all know that you were notorious for wearing boxers, back then, was it still boxers? Or
It's always ever been boxers.
Only ever been. So wet boxers.
That
And what does Justin
heavy.
wear? Tidy whiteys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
That would
looked
have been
good.
heavy. Did you have one hand on the waistband holding them up? Those things
No,
would weigh
we were
like
sitting.
4 pounds if
We
they're
were sitting
wet.
cross-legged on the floor of the bathtub.
Damn. Shem, you remember your first kiss?
Sure do. I remember who it was with. Can't say her name because she definitely listens to the show. And she's got a husband who I'm afraid of.
Really?
Yup. Oh, he's a cop and everything. I'm not messing with that, man.
You've said too much already.
I
Shem.
sure have. Yeah. I didn't realize that.
You just outed the whole
Snitched.
situation.
Snitched all over myself. Gee. And my best kiss, my most memorable. Wow, my most memorable. I think after I sung to a girl at a talent show, and I was grade 8, I want to say. Probably been the
Grade
most.
8, man? Bro,
That was your most memorable? Shem,
man.
you've been married.
Yeah.
Your most memorable kiss was in grade 8?
Well, I meant more my best.
Yeah.
Oh, guess that doesn't help. Guess that's,
Wow.
that doesn't
Whatever,
sound
man.
any
She's
better.
your ex.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Grade 8.
Yeah.
Do y'all
But
ever
you haven't
trip?
had. Yeah, so your most memorable was in grade 8. You were obviously like on top of the moon, feeling your best self. Just crushed the talent show, right? No,
No, you're right, man. I had just serenaded a girl.
Yes,
Magical.
Yes,
Come on, man.
yes.
You
I
gotta
have
have
a
that.
move.
So not since you were 13 years old.
It's been a while, man. All right. It's been a while.
You know, no, I feel like this is a troll job from Shem. Like he wants the DMs to be full, or he wants the text line to go nuts right now.
Bro,
Shem.
I almost just DM'd Shem.
Okay, listen, this is getting out of hand. We don't have any more time for any other DMs, so we'll save them for the rest of them for tomorrow. Thank you very much. Keep them coming in because we do get a chance to talk about them every single day on the show. This has been the Roz Mocha DM Deep Dive.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. I regret this already.
Here we go, DM Deep Dive time. Talk about your DMs every single day, the ones that you were sending in to us.
Shem, what do we got in the DMs today?
Oh, this is kind of sad. We've got one from a clearly troubled individual. At T.Boy37 says, who's the guy that reads the DMs on the radio? No offense, but his voice is really annoying, like nails on a chalkboard. And I'm not trying to hate. Even my wife thinks so. I turn the radio down when I hear his voice. Otherwise, love the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is our very own executive producer of the Roz and Mocha Show, Shem. He can be found on Twitter and Instagram at Shem, S-H-E-M. Shem, anything you want to say?
Nope. Next DM.
Damn, bro.
Sebastian writes, if you were an animal, which would you be and why?
Oh, shut up with this question. None.
You don't even want to play along?
Play along, man.
No,
Giraffe for
stupid.
you, Roz. Giraffe, man. I can see you being a giraffe.
I'm with that other color. I hate your voice today, too.
Or an elephant. How about an elephant?
Shut up. God.
Slow.
Stop it.
With that memory.
Elephants have great memories, don't they?
I thought they
I
had
don't
bad
know.
memory.
I actually don't remember.
David Maury?
I'd say a sloth.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
How about you, Shem?
You know, okay, it's problematic. I was going to say monkey, but then I feel like that's kind of like borderline not cool to say. So I'm going to go ahead and say...
Which sucks because monkeys are very cool.
They're cool, right?
It's true. It's true.
No, I know.
But we understand where you're going with
You
this.
understand, right, guys?
No, you can no longer say that in this game,
No,
right?
no.
And that sucks because they're really cool.
And that's me saying it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
No. I'm going to go with a lion. Old and sort of wise, but yeah, a lion. I'm going to go lion.
What about like a stud horse? Like a horse that's like lived a life and now it just they just rent it out to stud.
A stallion.
A stallion.
Oh, I like that.
Or like a bull.
Oh, there you go.
You know what?
You know?
I like you, Roz. Yeah, let's go with that. I like that.
Next DM, please, Shem.
Carly says, is it just me, or does the start of the Elton John and Britney Spears song Hold Me Closer sound like it's actually saying Roz and Mocha
Oh.
Hold me closer. What do they say again?
at the beginning of the song?
Oh, they just say hold me closer.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, so if you listen to it and think that, have it in your mind that they're saying Roz and Mocha. Okay, listen to it again. Yeah, it does. It does.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That's great. That's amazing. Now I'm never gonna like not hear that in the song.
Wow.
No,
That's
we should do
incredible.
another remix of it.
Carly, thank you for changing that song for everybody now.
Yeah.
What else we got today, Shem?
Taylor Kelly says, I wanted to say I saw a TikTok today about icks. And one comment was, when men only have a t-shirt on, ick. And my mind instantly played through all the times Roz has said how he goes to sleep with just a t-shirt on. Ick.
Oh my God, that's so petty though.
Oh, so like wait. So not like a t-shirt and jeans, but like when a man is wearing just a t-shirt,
Just
right?
a t-shirt.
Oh,
yeah.
just a t-shirt.
Yeah, like when I Porky Pig it.
Yeah.
No, but
Because your shoulders
only
get cold,
do that.
right?
Yeah, because sometimes in the winter my shoulders get cold, so I'll fall asleep in a t-shirt. But other than that, no. But what are you going to do? First of all, you're never going to see me, jackass, right? and I agree with you. That is not a handsome look. Like, like a man in a t-shirt with no underpants and nothing on down below. It's such a weird look. Like you look like you're running from something. Like there's some sort of trouble happened, and you are like you're.
And the first article of clothing that was nearby was just a shirt.
Yes. Like you look like if you were a man, okay, wearing only a t-shirt and nothing else, you look like your life is in danger.
I only had time to grab the shirt.
Yes, something happened, or you were fully dressed and the person attacking you took your pants, right? Like, cause like there's, I swear to God,
he took my pants.
Right?
Officer, arrest them.
Yeah, I felt a sharp pain in my neck and I woke up like this. Right?
Thank you for all of your DMs. Keep coming in. We talk about them every day.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
All right, time for the DM Deep Dive. This is the part of the show where we go through all the DMs that you are sending into us every day.
What do we got in the DMs today, Shem?
Oh, quite the question from James. James writes, are you afraid of dying? I have a crippling fear of it. I've had that since I was little. Can I say I've always had a fear of dying? Always.
Like a fear of dying or a fear of being killed?
No, I would say a fear of dying, of actually dying.
But we all know that at some point we're all going to die.
Yeah, but you see, I'll be honest with you, like really late in life, I'm talking like maybe 10, 12 years ago is when it
How old were you? Say late in life.
Well, no,
how old were you?
Like 22.
10, 12 years ago. Okay.
Like 22? No, I'm being honest, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
After 9/11 specifically, because I used to go to New York like 5-6 times a year, so New York's like a second home to me.
Yeah.
I got really scared and paranoid about being killed, but then also just no longer being here and having my family no longer be here, and it really sort of hit me then. I'd never thought about that prior to 9/11.
Okay.
After that, it really messed me up, and I still think about it. So yeah, I definitely have fear.
I think 9/11 did that to a lot of people.
Yeah. So like dying unexpectedly.
For sure.
Right?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I think that would be like a general fear of everybody, right?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, I'm more afraid of being killed than dying.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't know what to fear with that. You just wouldn't be here. Like you just cease to exist kind of thing, which I think what's scary is when you start thinking about everybody else who still would be here. I think that's the scary part, right? But so I don't know if I necessarily have a fear of dying, but I certainly have a fear of being killed.
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like I don't want somebody to kill me. I don't want to die that way. But I think that when you get into the fears, I think that's where you see a lot of people who are like afraid of drowning, or they're afraid of heights, or they're afraid of all this stuff, and it's really because they're afraid of dying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's just it.
Dan Maury.
I have no fear. I'm afraid of pain, but I'm not afraid of dying.
Afraid of all pain?
Like I think about like if I'm gonna die, like a gunshot would hurt.
Oh,
well, yeah.
Yeah, for a second.
And then, oh my gosh, like a knife going in you. Ouch.
Oh, jeez, man. I gotta tell you.
But then I'm like, okay, but
time.
if it's like, I'm trying to think of like all the ways you could die and what, like, oh my God, that would hurt. Which would hurt more?
Oh my
ants.
God.
Ants.
Yeah, fire ants.
Right? Yeah, ants. I would say ants. Yeah.
Next DM, please, Shem.
Nicole writes, if there are 25 hours in the day, how would you spend that extra hour?
Oh, sleep.
I feel like we wouldn't even notice the extra hours there.
That's tough. I'm with you, Mocha. I would try to sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I don't know if you would even have a choice, right? Like I think that extra hour would probably be just rolled into your everyday life. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
Like
I
where's
don't
that
even
extra
think
hour?
That's what I was
place?
trying to say. Like, I don't think you would even notice it was there. Like you would just, you would take longer to cook dinner.
Yeah, like I don't even know. I think after a while you would still be like, oh my God, I don't have any time.
Yeah.
Like I think that we're all just so bad with our time that even if we got the gift of an extra hour, we'd all piss it away.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Right?
Like,
100%.
this is just an extra hour to scroll on TikTok and Instagram.
Yes,
right?
yes, exactly.
Just straight up nonsense.
Yes.
What else we got today, Shem?
Rebecca writes, 2 parts. I've always been curious to know who edits and puts together the podcast episodes. That's one question. And then secondly, please let Roz know that last week I saw a 6'4", 80-plus-year-old man in the wild. They do exist.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Can't wait. Jeez, man.
Well, to answer her first part of her question, myself and Maury.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the podcast. Shem and Maury put the podcast together, right?
Yep.
Like together in the same room. Yeah,
you go.
with Big Macs.
What? Why are you making stories up, bro?
Shush! Nobody's like. I'm trying to make it like we make a date out of it or kind of thing. Like we're like, okay, it's
Why not
podcast
just be
time.
coworkers? Why not just be coworkers? Why not just be like, we got a great working relationship? Why do you got to say I got to make a date out of it?
Sorry, like a
mind
date,
it.
as in like a date. Like we're gonna make a day of it.
No, I don't
A
mind the
day
date.
of full. It takes you guys. We need to reevaluate these roles that you guys have on the show.
know.
If it takes you an entire day, and we drop podcasts every single day.
No, hold on. But first, we have to order the food. And
Oh
then,
my God.
Light the candles.
God. You guys are, I swear to God, you
Pretty
two.
soon we're
no
gonna
idea.
have two openings to join the Roz and Mocha show.
That is like, you guys should have, that's almost 2 meals you would need during that time.
Thank you for all of your DMs. Keep them coming in. We get them. Shem gets them, checks them every day. We talk about them on the radio. Thanks, Shem.
Yeah, man.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. You wouldn't say that to your mama, so why us?
Thank you for sending in the DMs that you send in every single day. It gives us a chance to go through them and talk about them on the radio every day.
Yeah, what do we got today, Shem?
I love this question from Rishi. My question to you and everyone is, when you're going through your daily life, do you ever meet someone and then in your head go, oh man, this guy is like Maury or Roz or Mocha? It can be based on looks or personality.
that's hard for us to answer, though.
I will say it's difficult why it's difficult for me, and I don't know what it's like for you guys, but I just rarely meet new people.
Yeah. You're never out and about, yeah.
I'm never really in a position to meet new people. So every now and then what winds up happening is people that I do know that listen to this show will sometimes say something that we've either said on the show or quote something that we've done from the show, where in my head I'm like, God, why does that sound so familiar? And I'm like, oh yeah, because we talked about that, right?
I've never met anyone that has that makes me think of any of you guys. I mean, I've seen people like on television or movies or where they may resemble you, but not where I'm like, that person reminds me of Roz or anything like that.
I will say this, that if we're ever watching something, okay, I would say that the person that people in movies will most remind me of is I will always say, oh my God, that's so Maury. But this is when I'm watching something like You or some other show with like
touche.
With like some like
true crime
crazed stalker kind of thing. Like when you're watching something and somebody's covering up their tracks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh my God, that's so Maury, right? Or like
trying
that.
to pull a Maury.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. So I would say I'm more frequently reminded of Maury than I am of the other guys on the show.
Next DM, please, Shem.
Okay, Val writes, if Roz and Mocha lived together, their families, let's say they didn't exist, how would the dynamic work? Who would cook? Who would choose what they watched on TV? What side of the bed would they sleep on? Would they leave home at the same time every day and carpool together?
Wait a second. So why wouldn't we have our own rooms?
Hey man,
why are we sleeping in the same bed?
I guess you're a
like
couple.
hard times?
No,
like
you're
hard times.
You're a couple.
Oh, but if we're a couple, that's different than if we just live together.
They didn't say in the question that we're a couple. They just said if we live together.
Yeah, but they also didn't say separate beds or separate rooms. So let's just put it all together.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. Rent's expensive. You need a 1-bedroom.
Amen.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Look at Maury filling out the fantasy now.
Please just answer the damn question.
Okay.
I think Mocha would be on the right side of the bed.
If you're standing looking at the bed, no, I think Roz and I right now, we both sleep on the exact same side.
So do that again.
No.
Do that again.
So right now, shut up.
If we're at the foot of the bed looking at the headboard.
Yeah. Where do you sleep? Left?
Left.
Yeah. So right now I sleep left as well.
That's a problem.
No,
but I don't take up much room anyway, though. I sleep right on the edge.
You know what?
You could
So
still
you're the
sleep
little
left.
spoon?
No, I could easily make the switch.
You could?
Yeah, I could easily make the switch.
God, I love you. You're so easy to live with.
So
this is why I live with you.
So I'll sleep on the right side of the bed.
Yeah,
okay.
Perfect. This is why we work so well together.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, though, because the person asked if we would leave at the same time every day.
Yeah.
Which I feel not would be a problem. It would just, I think we would still wake up when we wake up. Like I would still wake up at 2:15.
Right.
and take off for the day.
Yes.
Like shower, go
Yes,
through
you
my
would.
routine, and then take off. And then you would get up at whatever like
time
4
I get
a.m.
up.
or whatever.
Yeah,
and then get ready and
3:45, yeah.
come
Because
into work.
Yeah.
if it's a one bedroom, presumably you have to wait for the other person to finish in the bathroom.
No, but he would still
Why?
be sleeping.
Oh, I have an
Yeah.
added question. Like, are you guys like? Do either of you argue about leaving the night side light on? Like, if one of you wants to read, or do you
No,
turn the
because
lights off at the same
Mocha goes to
time?
bed so much earlier than I do, right?
Yes.
Like he would already be in bed. I would just go and crawl in, right? Like that's
Yeah.
the
And that
that's the
was
sort
going to
of
be
reality
the
of
other
it.
part I was going to say is arguing about, or not arguing, but like deciding what to watch on TV. We pretty much like the same thing anyway.
That would not be a problem,
and it wouldn't be a problem
whatsoever.
during the week because at night
No.
you would just have the television to yourself anyway.
I'd actually have a great life with you, Mocha.
Right? And you would cook, right?
Yes,
I would have
I got no problem
I know
with
how
that.
much you love cooking. I would have no
Bro.
problem with you cooking. We both enjoy going to the grocery store, so I don't think it matters
Yes.
really who goes and gets the groceries. I do a lot of grocery shopping, or I guess my wife does, online. We make 2 grocery orders a week. Like one day is online ordering, and another day in the week is we actually go into the store, right?
Right.
So, but I know you prefer every single day.
We would be cutting out the online ordering. I can't stand that.
So
That's
what
not
is stopping
grocery
you guys
shopping
from
to me.
doing this?
I think it's beautiful.
Families?
Because I'm already planning Friday night movie
Right.
night with Shem and I
You know what
coming
I mean?
over.
I'm like my child and Catherine and I don't know
My
the fact
child
that
and
Mocha
Jenna.
lives in the middle of nowhere. Like I think that there's a lot.
Yeah, it would never work because
No.
neither one of us is going to relocate.
No, I would not relocate. I wouldn't
Right?
relocate for you. I like you a lot, but I'm not relocating. It's a deal breaker for me.
Thank you. That was a wonderful question. Thank you for all of your DMs. These are the conversations that happen because of your DMs. So keep them coming in because we check them every day. Thanks, Shem.
yeah, man.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
Here we go. DM Deep Dive time. Part of the show where we go through the DMs that you are sending in to us, and they make their way over to Shem.
What do we got in the DMs today, Shem?
Victoria asks, what's worse, taking a bite of scrambled eggs and feeling an eggshell piece, or taking a sip of coffee and feeling coffee grinds?
I'm going to say
None of
the
those-
coffee grounds because I've done the eggshell thing and I don't mind just eating it.
Yeah, none of those bother me.
Yeah.
Really at all.
I've had both happen like multiple
Yeah.
times. It's fine.
I'm trying to think if there's another sort of finding a thing inside a thing when you bite into it.
Yeah.
Go on. Anyway.
As Maury
sorry.
leans in to listen a little
Sorry,
closer.
shut up. Next question. I ain't got no time for that.
Michael Savino.
No, let me add one. Okay, or a bone when you're eating fish,
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
right?
Worst.
Yeah, that's a ruiner. Also, every now and then when you bite into, like, you'll get a chicken sandwich, right? And every now and then, like, one little tiny bit of that cartilage is still in there. And you
Gristle.
bite on, like when you bite on that and it's hard.
Yeah.
And then you got to, like, and then you don't want to not swallow what's in your mouth. So you take your finger and you start digging around through all the half chewed bite until you can find the hard thing. And then you flick the hard thing out. Right? Yeah.
Okay, next.
Been there. Shut up.
Next DM, please.
Michael Savino writes, if The Last of Us, the TV show, happened, which one of you would survive the longest and who wouldn't?
I would survive the longest, without question.
I haven't watched the show to understand yet the way the world is.
Okay,
But
so
just
it is-
zombies, I assume, right?
It's the Walking Dead, Last of Us, that sort of thing.
But with plants,
What do you mean?
the stuff that grows out of their mouth.
No. It's not. There's still zombies. So who's dying first? Maury's absolutely dying
Oh,
first.
Maury's
Yep.
gone. Like as soon
Yeah.
as whatever happens to the world, virus or whatever, Maury's done.
You haven't even watched the show.
I
So
know
if-
enough
if
about
the-
zombie
if-
shows.
Here's what I do know, okay? This is how fast it would happen, right? If the zombie apocalypse happened, I can guarantee you that Maury would turn into a zombie and I would kill zombie Maury in the same afternoon. Like that's how fast it would happen, right? That's how fast it would happen. Absolutely.
I'm not dealing with this.
Absolutely, right? That's how fast it would happen. You know it, Maury. You have no
You wouldn't
no
even try and
defense against
protect me.
anything.
Your little buddy.
What, protect zombie Maury like a pet? Like I'm going to keep you on a leash?
I didn't have the leash.
No.
Like, I'm not going to leave you and run away.
No. I ain't got time for that.
So Maury's gone first.
Maury's gone, definitely.
I think Shem would go second.
Like I die second?
Yeah. I think you would die second.
Black guy always dies first in these movies and the shows, though, man.
And in Roz's story, I would die third, and then you would survive. Or you would survive the longest out of all four of us.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able to stay in your condo, right? You're going to have to go to the woods, right? You got to go to the woods, and you got to be able to survive in the woods.
Yeah, I don't do well with that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm dead.
Yeah, Shem. I know. Like, Shem's going to be sitting on a log singing, right? just come and get me. Just come and get me. He's going to have come to terms with the fact that it's all going to be over, but he's going to go out his way. Just find me a place. Find me a place to sit.
Lonely.
I would have
I got a song. I got a song in my heart, and I look delicious.
One more DM, please, Shem.
Angela says, Shem, you mentioned on the podcast that your head is greasy because you're rocking the bald look. Question, I'm bald too. What do you use to moisturize, and what product does everyone else in the room use for their hair? Well, I no longer rock a bald look.
That's
but
going back.
But I was using carrot oil, which was like fantastic. Smells delicious.
But is it like a company called Carrot Oil,
No,
or is it carrot oil?
It's carrot oil. Just carrot oil.
You make it yourself, or you buy it somewhere?
No, I bought it. Bought it at actually my barber actually sells it. So yeah.
Is anybody else here wondering what it looks like while Shem's trying to get the oil out of a carrot? Too much work in the morning, is Shem?
You squeeze a shake.
Damn, I'm just gonna let my hair grow back. I got time to oil these carrots.
Damn, man.
What about the rest of you? What do you guys use in your hair?
Oh, jeez. Well, Maury uses some weirdo serum that makes his head
That's on my
look
face.
so greasy.
On my hair, I use Jonathan Van Ness hair oil 15 minutes before I go into the shower, and then I use Lush, whatchamacallit, honey shampoo.
And then what after?
Honey shampoo.
That's
is
it?
it sticky like
For my
honey,
hair,
or is it
that's
just called?
My face, I put all kinds of crap.
Do you use hair product, Mocha?
When I do, I just use like a paste. The company that I get all my beard products from, Crown Shaving, they make a hair paste that I use all the time.
Yeah, I use a product called Days of Dirt, which I don't think is surprising to anyone.
It's literally just dirt from the backyard. Thank you for all of your DMs. Keep them coming in because we get a chance to talk about them every single day. Thank you, Shem.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.